Hey there nerds, it's Wednesday. Okay, so this is gonna be another quick one, and I know they are kind of piling up those quick one-takers, but I don't know, I don't think that I made a good pick with the Wednesday spot. Wednesdays I'm always really tired, and yeah, I don't know, so bitch. Maybe one of the other German nerds will switch with me, because Wednesday is not really working out for me, and yeah. I mean, I came home from uni today and I basically fell into my bed, and if Jenny wouldn't have called me, I would actually have missed making this video because I would have slept through the night. Yeah, okay, so what have I been up to? I visited Jenny last weekend and she bought this here. It's Super Mario Bros. Wii, and it's a really fun game. You probably have heard of it. It's basically a 2D Mario side-scroller, but you can play it in multiplayer, and it's just a lot of fun. We played it together, and we played it with her flatmate, and that was a lot of fun. So, to quote Philip DeFranco, if you have a Wii, buy this game, stupid. So, yeah, total recommendation for this one. I finished reading Let It Snow by Lauren Miracle, Maureen Johnson and John Green, and I really liked the story from Lauren Miracle. I might want to pick up a few books of her, and I also like the story from Maureen Johnson, and I'm kind of worrying right now because I read 13 Little Blue Envelopes and I really didn't like it. I don't know, it just wasn't my book, but I really liked her story now and Let It Snow. So is that just not a good book of her? Should I check out Bermuda's Triangle? I don't know. Those of you who've read it, just tell me in the comments and I'll check it out. And if you got some book recommendation for Lauren Miracle's book, she has written quite a lot of books, I think, yeah, give me a buzz on that too. What have I been reading? I have been reading Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. It's interesting British humor. It's quite enjoyable to read. I'm not really far right now. I didn't really have much time to read. I'm on page 100 right now, but so don't put spoilers in the comments. But yeah, it's basically a book about the apocalypse, and that from the perspective of the of the evil side, so demons, and from the perspective of the good side, but mostly from the perspective of the evil side. And it's written with a lot of interesting trivia about that, thought-up world, and yeah, it's really fun. So if you get a chance to rent this somewhere or maybe buy this, I would totally recommend reading it. Okay, so let's get to this week's challenge. We have to talk about our favorite TV show coming up, and for me that's definitely Dragon Ball Z. I don't know, that's probably the most, the series I watched the most. I mean, they have like hundreds of episodes. Just seeing how this whole story with the whole family clan and all that stuff unfolded, and I don't know, when you're a kid, you don't really notice the repetitiveness of the story. I mean, it's always basically a new powerful enemy coming up and they have to get more powerful and train and all that stuff. But I don't know, as a kid that was great, I really enjoyed it, and I mean, just that these people are so powerful, they could basically destroy the entire solar system with one strike, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I remember really liking the title sequence. Actually, I think I actually got the CD or I got it burned from someone. I don't know, but yeah, so Dragon Ball Z, great stuff. If you watched the show, then tell me who's your favorite character. Mine was, I think, Son Gohan, and yeah, pretty much because I was in the same age as him, at least somewhat, and yeah, so that's why I liked it. And yeah, so Dragon Ball Z. By the way, I haven't really watched Dragon Ball GT because it came out really late here in Germany. I think it first aired here in Germany like 2 years ago, and back when I liked Dragon Ball, my English of course wasn't so good because I was like, I don't know, in 7th grade or 6th grade or something like that. So yeah, maybe you could tell me a little bit about Dragon Ball GT and if it's worth the watch. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. If you like, subscribe, and Pushel, I'll see you tomorrow.